what was the seed of this idea when you started? I think it really, what happened? What was the seed that grew this where we're at today?
Yeah, I'll take that one. I spent 15 years in, I just think of it as like 15 years in training and development. And so I had really seen the firsthand benefit, Michael, of coaching, leadership programs, both with young people and with really experienced executives who just wanted to grow and get better. We all know these types of people. In 2019, I was the VP of this sales organization. It just wasn't for me. And I was traveling all the time. We found out my wife, Beth, was pregnant. And when COVID hit, we were, the firm that I was with, our delivery was 95% in person or so. And then in 2020, just due to necessity, we pivoted to 100% virtual.
Right.
We thought it was going to be awful, but it really wasn't. Everyone adjusted. We were actually able to see our clients more. But then, just going back to the founding of this company, I remember working in an annual priorities with a technology executive and in 2020, and this executive was really burned out. They were going through a divorce and they just weren't in a good place whatsoever. But outside looking in, big, cool executive. And I just remember thinking, like, why are we spending time on the vision of this company when the personal life is like in such disarray? Like, we should almost start there. And then I guess for me, I also like kind of had a fear of that happening to myself. But when I went to look for help, I just couldn't really find any resources. So I think there's a lot of development resources for businesses, consulting firms and great groups like yours. But as I looked for something for like my family, I just was coming up short, and I didn't want therapy. I just wanted something to be like someone to help me be strategic about my life and about my family. And I just kept going back to the fact, like, how could there be so few resources when you can go up to any stranger in any city in the world and ask them, what is the most important thing to you in your entire life? Family isn't the only answer you'll get, but it's overwhelmingly the most common answer. And we define family like really broadly. That could be like, your immediate family. That could be like, step parents. That could be best friends. Like, we define it broadly, but we just felt like there was a gap between what people knew in their gut was important, where they were spending their time and where they had resources. And Katie and I both played sports. So we felt like a family was a team, but sort of a team that didn't have a coach. So when we created TFM, we just say we're the official partner of families, the official coaching partner of families.
I love it. I love it. Katie, when Alex approached you, what were the things that he said that made you say, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm in?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what you just heard, to be honest. If I am somebody who enjoys this work, as I said, so, personal development for me has been really important, particularly in the last, I would say 10 to 15 years.
Okay.
And this was something I had never considered, never heard of. So to be in that world and then to be surprised by something in that world, I think was really what did it for me. Because I wasn't considering myself an expert, but I certainly felt aware of what was available to me to help improve myself and my family. And it was really fun to think about something completely new.
Got it. So I will share with you, and Alex and I have talked about this, but